Spears Computer World here with the Style Writer software that will critique your writing um, pattern and your style of writing uh, to ensure that you are writing to the best of your ability. This is smart software aimed at making you the best journalist, the best student, the best writer that you can be. Me personally, as an engineer, um, I write a lot of reports, so this software would greatly help me on the job. And so we'll get down right to it. One thing that you need to do first is to be able to go to any article. And I went to the New York Times and selected some text here. And we're going to show you how the software critiques the writer's writing style. So in order to do that, first and foremost, you want to uh, be able to define what category that you are going to analyze. And so in this case, we are analyzing a newspaper. But as you can see, there are other categories that you can analyze as well. You also are able to denote if this is something that is public, in-house, or specialist. And so to get down to it, what we'll do is show you some standard things. First is the file open, which when you hit the open button, whatever you have on your clipboard, it will paste on there. Analysis, you're able to set, of course, the default, another way to set the default uh, writing task, and then, of course, your audience is there. And then tools, you can add a pattern, you can add capitalization patterns, review change patterns, and so on as you can see here. Then of course, with any software, if you need any help, um, it's here for your service and for your benefit. And so let's go right along into this and hit the open button. And so as you can see here, it shows what I copied and pasted from the New York Times article. And as you can see, the text that's highlighted here is what they call BOD statements, which means that, you know, it's either too wordy or a long sentence, and then your BOD index indicates higher means the poorer that it is. So you're able to, uh, you know, view your grades and how you're writing down here. And so what happens is you can click on each of these, and it'll give you a description on what each of these means. And then a grade as far as the difficulty of this certain uh, writing style. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this, and I'm going to go back to the first paragraph. The software is aimed at not exposing you as a bad writer, but to simply encourage you to uh, increase, you know, your writing abilities. We'll just copy here. New York Times. Now let's see. Okay, we're here. We'll stop here. We'll copy this. We'll go back to our software and we'll hit open. So let's make sure that's exactly what it is that I needed. Okay, there, slaughtered. Okay, we'll go back to the software. And as you can see here, um, my Bog score is fair. The PEP, which once again is PEP is writing that makes the reader's job easier and more enjoyable. Nothing like reading something that's simple and to the point. And then passive is excellence. My style is fair, sentence bad. And again, the problem child here is highlighted by the software to let you know if it's too wordy. Um, and of course, it critiques you and lets you know that it's dreadful. And then you can get more information. And so, high Bog sentences, it shows you Bog in writing is anything that makes your writing less readable. It consists of complex words and all of these words that you see here. It says the more of these words in a sentence, the more your style bogs down a sentence and your message becomes hard to read. And I've been there before. Sometimes you can try too hard to try to write a statement, and thus making the piece a lot more difficult to read had you kept it simple. And so this software does a wonderful job of analyzing what it is that you're doing, know what you're trying to do, and how to simplify it and to make it more concise and to make it readable for your readers. That way, you'll learn the right writing techniques. So you're able to also show a split screen. You're also able to just show or disable your Bog sentences, your jargon phrases. You'll show abbreviations, if any. And of course, show hot glue sentences. Then you're able to show the statistical summary here. Then it'll ignore spacebar, ignore all in this document. You can do that as well. And so, to sum things and wrap things up, StyleWriter is a phenomenal software that you can analyze a thesis if you're a journalist before you put that article in the newspaper and it's reviewed by an editor. This software will uh, be a second opinion that will allow you to write a piece that can be understood by the reader and to an audience that may be unfamiliar with what you're trying to present. So if you keep it simple and to the point, yet informative, I believe that you will develop those pieces, those articles that will draw people, will allow people to grasp the concept of what you're trying to bring across. So this is SpearsComputerWorld.com reviewing the software. If you're interested in this software, check out our blog, and we'll have more info on this software. If there are any questions about the software that you have, feel free to comment on this YouTube video. Other than that, stay tuned, keep it locked in. SpearsComputerWorld.com reviewing StyleWriter.